Kate, are you going to buy the Golden Girls cookbook?
I am not.
You're not?
No.
Oh.
Are you?
Maybe. It'd be kind of funny to have it out on the coffee table. People are coming over.
I have not heard about it, but I can't imagine what would be in the Golden Girls cookbook that I go, oh, yeah, I need a Sylvia sandwich.
Yeah. That sounds messed up.
I know. I don't know.
Especially like that meat's probably not very tender anymore.
Oh, gosh.
Too dark. Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking at the cover of this, the Golden Girls cookbook. It's not out yet.
Okay.
So don't get too hyped, dear listener, that you can go grab it today. But on the front, of course, we have the Golden Girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then above it, it says Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia. And then underneath the Golden Girls cookbook, it says cheesecakes and cocktails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Now that it's about cocktails, I might get it.
Yeah. Oh. And then this article that pointed this out to me points out there are a ton of other TV show themed and movie themed cookbooks.
Okay.
Do you own any cookbooks that are themed after TV shows or movies?
I do not. I do not.
Okay.
I think I have like 2 cookbooks.
Yeah.
And Pinterest.
Yeah, Pinterest. I mean, that's like unlimited cookbooks, right?
Right?
Maybe.
Right?
So here are the cookbooks. I'm just going to quickly rattle through these because there's lots of them. There's the Emily in Paris official cookbook, the Star Trek cookbook, Wakanda cookbook, Black Panther Wakanda cookbook, Gilmore Girls World of Warcraft.
Well, that sounds tasty.
Oh, yeah. The unofficial New Girl cookbook, Avatar, the Last Airbender, the official cookbook, the unofficial Disney Parks cookbook, Alien, the Alien movies, Alien, the official cookbook. And on the cover of this one, a lot of the food items look like the alien creature. Ugh. The unofficial Mad Men cookbook, the Corleone family cookbook, The Godfather.
Yeah.
The Bob's Burgers Burger Book, Real Recipes for Joke Burgers, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge cookbook. We have a Game of Thrones cookbook, Sopranos family cookbook. Probably has some good Italian dishes in there. The official, here we go, Downton Abbey cookbook, the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook, Friends, the television series, the official cookbook, Seinfeld cookbook, a cookbook about nothing. And finally, Back to the Future, the official Hill Valley cookbook. Over 65 time-traveling recipes from the past, present, and future, Kate.
There is a TV show that I was waiting for you to say, I'm certain they've got a cookbook. Certainly, with a name like this TV show, how do they not have a cookbook? So I just Googled, and there it was. But you didn't say it.
Well, which one was it?
Tastes like Schitt's Creek cookbook.
Yeah, I saw that one and skipped it.
Oh.
Because of the problematic name.
Of the television show,
right.
Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Right. So
okay.
Luckily, we've got the real-time bleep button here.
There we go. Bleep, bleep.
I think the name of the book is problematic, but when you say the name of the TV series, it's okay? I don't know.
Isn't that how it works? Like, as long as you say the TV show's name.
And the TV show's spelling is not like the curse word, right?
Correct.
Right.
SCH.
Yes.
It's German.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very common name, right?
Right. Well, like the New Girl. Did you ever watch New Girl?
No.
Okay. The New Girl cookbook is called Tastes Like Schmidt because that was one of the characters on there.
Oh, okay.
So, Tastes Like Schmidt. Not to be confused with the Schitt's Creek cookbook. Tastes like.
Thanks, Kate.
Bleep, bleep.
Yep. Kate, are you hyped that Mayim Bialik and Ken Jennings are the permanent Jeopardy hosts?
Tag team.
Yeah, so basically seasons is what it looks like. It's like a part of the year so that she can go be on whatever show, scripted series.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ken will take over during that time. And then they'll swap, I guess. And then some specials that Ken will host. Interesting. I guess I'm not surprised. But.
I mean, this way I don't feel bad for somebody not getting it. They're both winners. Yay!
Hooray! Too bad their theme song isn't like Family. Da-da-da-da-da-da, you know,
Right.
isn't like a celebratory theme.
Yeah, there's no place for like confetti in there.
No. Mm-mm.
Unless you go with doot, and then the confetti comes out. Doot, 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 doot.
Have you been watching Jeopardy?
I am way behind on Jeopardy. I have not been home when Jeopardy is on.
Yeah, I thought when we've talked about it in the past, you mostly watch the Netflix version.
Which is
reruns.
all Alex Trebek.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I've got the Hulu version to watch new Jeopardy. I don't think I've got that tier of Hulu.
Oh, I forget. Do you have Hulu TV where you can watch live TV or something different?
You know what? I have YouTube TV where I can watch live TV.
And isn't there like a cloud DVR you can use to record Jeopardy?
I don't know.
I think so.
That just shows you how much TV we're not watching this summer.
Good for you. That's probably a good sign.
Well, I mean, live TV. We're still streaming, but we did watch Shark Week last week. We watched live TV for a bit, but
yeah,
after that, not really.
No. Sounds healthy to me, but I don't know. I turned on my Disney Plus subscription so I could watch Obi-Wan, and then I saw that I was coming up for renewal. And I was like, I'm not going to use this until there's another really compelling thing, so I went ahead and turned off the auto-renew on that.
Turn it off.
Which is a nice thing. It's nice to be able to do that instead of having to call the cable company like an animal.
Like an animal.
Okay, fine. Animals outside of humans probably can't dial a phone, but...
Well, like somebody who has time to call the cable company.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, some 70-year-old who's still on standard cable who's got to call every time they want to make a change. Your wait time is 37 minutes.
Thanks for calling.
Your call's very important to us. Listen to the same 47-second song on a loop for the next half hour. Thank you. So how was Shark Week? Kate, do you have a review for us? Was it the best Shark Week ever? Where does it rank in your Shark Week pantheon?
It was okay. What we saw, we watched a very I can't tell you the name of the Shark Week show that we watched.
That's fine.
It was about when sharks breach and the sound they make. Like, does it mean that they are going to like be preying on something, or when they hear breach sounds, are they going to think that they are prey?
I don't even know what that means. What's breach?
When they leave the water.
Okay, that was
when they come out of the water.
Guess, but
yeah,
because they breach the water and hit the air.
Because they breach the water. Yeah, there was a scientist who recorded sharks breaching, and then they recorded sperm whales breaching, and then they went in the water and they played those breach sounds while they were in a cage while sharks were swimming around them, because they wanted to see how the sharks would react when hearing the breach sounds.
What happened?
Crazy, right?
The sharks charge the cage then, or what?
When the sperm whale sounds played, they got a little like crazy around the cage.
Sperm whales are tasty for sharks, I guess.
Maybe they're bigger. I don't know. But then right after that was Jackass Shark Week, which definitely made us giggle a little bit. So
like Johnny Knoxville doing the Fonzie style jumping the shark or something?
No, not Johnny Knoxville. And that was last year. They put one of their younger, newer, more stupid guys to jump the shark, and he actually like almost lost a hand. So then they were trying to convince him it was okay to get back in the water. So they were doing all these little like, see, it's okay to swim with sharks.
It's just one of the younger, dumber guys. So that's the thing about getting old. You get the wisdom to know not to jump a shark.
Yeah.
But you also recover from shark bites slower than the young, I would think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's got like 7 or 8 surgeries.
Who?
The guy who got his hand bit by the shark last year.
Oh.
So he's still got a ways to go. So, and his hand was all gnarly. But Johnny Knoxville, super gray, which I'm very glad that he has let his hair go gray, because you can't be a young pup forever, Johnny. And he's handsome with that gray. Very handsome.
Yeah, he was kind of he was the handsome fellow on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is pretty unfortunate looking, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True.
I don't care if my face gets mangled. It's already pretty bad. It might improve things.
Steve-O wasn't there, though. He was not part of Shark Week. I don't know if he's retired or
He's got his own podcast.
scheduling conflict.
He's got his own podcast that he does on YouTube, I think. You can watch. His voice is just shot. I'm not sure if he was a lifetime smoker or what. That he like talking like this. Hey, what's going on, Steve-O? I hope you can stand 45 minutes of me talking like this. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should switch to that voice for this show.
I think it sounds painful
That did
when you
hurt
do
a little
that
bit.
impression.
That did.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a scotch. Kate, I feel like you did a good job jumping on school supply shopping. Have you finished?
I am almost done, but I've got to get those, those last minute things like tennis shoes to start the school year.
Yeah, you don't want to do that too early. The kid's foot might grow longer.
Right? I want to wait till the last minute. But I did just do a bunch of uniform shopping at Old Navy. I got some white polos because they were on sale. And I learned that Old Navy has price freeze. They've issued a price freeze. Old Navy is saying, hey, we know that back to school shopping, it can be tough. So they are freezing the price of denim through September.
Damn. It's pretty good.
Yes. And I don't know that it's just kids. I'm sure because if you've got like teenagers, they're wearing adult sizes. So
yeah, and you got some kids that are huskier also that might wear more adult size clothes.
Yeah, maybe. So if you're needing to do some back to school shopping, moms and dads, get your denim on at Old Navy.
Or if you just need to get jeans for yourself.
Okay, yeah, too. It's back to school shopping for you too.
Back to school shopping for the childless.
Yeah.
Old Navy's denim freeze.
Just throw on a backpack, Matt, and you can pretend like you're in high school.
Hey, I still rock a backpack.
I know.
It's pretty sweet. What else as far as school supplies?
I still need to get the basics. Colored pencils, crayons, glue bottles. I'm looking at my list right now.
The colored pencils and crayons from a year ago are no longer good, or?
Okay. They bring home a box of crayons, and they're not like terrible, but they're not great.
Oh, they send you the rip-off Crayolas, right?
No, we do Crayolas.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. At the end of the year, they come back and they're like nubbins at that point,
right? Or like midway nubbins. Like there's still plenty of crayon to use, but they're only like $1. So I'm like, okay, get a new pack.
So you're clearly not buying the Crayolas. That's like a 64 pack with the built-in sharpener.
No, those are not allowed.
Really?
It says specifically on each of my girls' lists, 24 only, no sharpeners.
Wonder why that is.
Probably because everybody else doesn't get one.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, because I remember being in school. And similar to we were talking about, houses where the Schwann's ice cream truck showed up. Be like, man, those are the rich people. Like people in school who had the Crayolas, the 64 pack or however big it was. It was a lot of crayons.
Yeah, 64.
With the built-in sharpener, like, aren't we fancy? Aren't we hoity-toity?
Yep. But I tell you what, every time I go school supply shopping, I grab a box of crayons, I open the lid, and I go,
That's the stuff.
I love the smell of a brand new pack of crayons.
Man, I'm jonesing for some Crayolas right now, Kate.
Right?
Yeah.
Get a hit?
Yeah, get a hit. Here comes the creativity.
Here it comes.
They're non-toxic, though, actually, so probably not. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Kate, did you see that today the Sprite bottles turn clear? They're ditching the green bottles?
No.
And I imagine a lot of the green bottles are still in circulation. I don't think they issued a recall and yanked them all off the shelf.
Right.
Do you know why? Do you know why they did that?
Is it cheaper?
Nope.
Is it easier to recycle?
Boom! Nailed it. That's it. So the current bottle contains green polyethylene terephthalate, PET, which is typically only recycled into single-use items like clothing and not other bottles. And so they're going clear with it, as are Fresca, Mellow Yellow, and Seagram's, also Coca-Cola products.
Well, thank goodness Seagram's.
Going clear.
Ooh.
That's not devastating to you?
No,
It's not ruining your nostalgia for your Seagrams and 7?
All right, 7 and 7.
7 and 7, excuse me. 7 and 7. Going clear.
Going clear. Thanks, Sprite.
So pour one out, and pardon the pun, for the green Sprite bottle. They're going clear with that so that they can actually recycle it into other bottles as opposed to clothing, which I don't think happens as often as you might think.
I get that.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about wearing clothes made of Sprite bottles, Kate?
It's not been on my radar, but now it is.
Sounds like something. That sounds like a Gaga outfit. Strip the Sprite label off and then have just a bunch of green 2 liters hanging off you.
It makes me think of when around prom season and people make their own prom dresses out of things like duct tape or
I didn't realize that was happening.
balloons or, yeah. Yeah.
Not at my prom. Didn't happen at my prom. No one had a cool outfit like that.
Did not happen at my prom either. No.
I did have tails. I got my tux with tails.
Did you?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah, I was pretty silly my senior year.
It wasn't orange or baby blue like Dumb and Dumber, though, was it?
Nah, I wasn't that. Was it white? I forget. It may have just been black, but had tails. At least.
Had tails.
Yeah. But no, I did not make my own prom dress out of Sprite bottles, no.
Nope. Dudes have it so easy. They just go rent it and take it back.
Yep. Exactly what I did. All right, Kate. So Chiefs training camp going down for reals in St. Joe.
Woo!
They have not said yet whether this will be the last year in St. Joe or not. I feel like they leave us on edge every year as to whether it will stay in St. Joe or elsewhere.
Where would they go?
Well, they got their own fancy facility in Kansas City right next to the stadium.
Yeah.
And I could see some of the players saying, I don't know if I feel like driving 45 minutes to St. Joe or bunking there or whatever it is. So I've been impressed it's lasted this long.
Is that the reason, though, they get them out of Kansas City so that they can't go home? They have to stay put? It's like a...
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
let's
like
remove you from distractions.
A getaway kind of deal. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That might be, because I can't say for certain whether Patrick Mahomes needs to stay in a dorm room in Missouri Western or not. I do not know.
I don't know. I think, based on what we know about Patrick Mahomes, that if his team is doing it, he's that much of a leader, he's doing it too.
Or you could also say, you know what, man, let's lead ourselves back closer to my house. And players are kind of in charge.
I know, but don't you... I know there's not like treacherous weather. Like we're not worried about ice on the highway or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel a little nervous about our guys driving back and forth every night. Like it just seems like an opportunity for a car accident of some kind. I don't know.
And thus messing up the season.
Right. Derek Thomas, anyone? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got to buckle up. He was ejected from that car.
Yeah, not good. And it was also icy. So not going to have that problem in August, but still.
Right. Well, you never know with the changing climate, I suppose, but
yeah.
Give it a minute, give it a year or two, might be there. So are you going to are you going to finally get your hair done? Are you going to do a Patrick Mahomes style haircut this year, Kate?
Oh, I've got straight hair. Like I could not hold that curl in a perm to save my life.
Really? You couldn't perm? Well, yeah, you got such a thick head of hair.
Yeah.
If I grew my hair out, because my hair is, well, first off, it's very fine.
Yeah.
So if I were to grow my hair out and perm it, maybe I could do a Patrick Mahomes head of hair.
Maybe you could. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been buzzing it recently, so I'll take a minute.
Well, it's hot out. It's hot out.
That's right. Start growing it now. Don't cut it now. Grow it out a while. And then got to go tight on the sides, longer on the top, and then a perm.
And then a perm.
Do you ever have a perm?
Never.
Never once. So you haven't even tried?
No, because they always told me that my hair would not hold a perm well. It would look terrible. Because there was a time when perms were in them. All the straight-haired girls, they all want curls. And every time they were like, your hair would be terrible for a perm. So I've followed the directions and I've never permed.
It's going to take us 5 perm kits to even attempt this. And we're fairly certain it's still not going to work. Sorry, Kate. How did you handle that as a kid? Was that devastating?
No, but I want curly hair. And then they taught me how to use a curling iron.
Yeah, you get over that pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I definitely went through a phase where I curled my hair a lot. Now it's a special occasion.
Special occasions. Wow.
Yeah.
This show isn't one of them.
No. Ponytail, messy knot. Yep.
Kate, remember how I spared that rabbit? I had the opportunity to run over that rabbit and exact my revenge on it eating my tomatoes. Remember that?
Yes, on the alleged rabbit.
Right. Good point. Because I mentioned this to say that as I was leaving my neighborhood this morning, guess what I saw?
Did the same rabbit give you the bird? Say, yes, I ate your tomatoes.
Same rabbit flipped me off. I saw a second rabbit. I saw two rabbits. Two different yards. Two different rabbits. And so here's the question. Was that second rabbit already in the neighborhood? Or did the first rabbit tell the second rabbit, hey, guess what? I picked off this guy's tomatoes, and he had the opportunity to run me over, spared me, and so apparently this neighborhood is now rabbit safe. Tomato-eating rabbit safe. So word's spreading, and soon enough, tomorrow it's going to be infested.
Or maybe that rabbit was already in the hood, and the first rabbit was like, oh man, don't eat this guy's tomatoes. He's got a look in his eye, but
yeah, he's got revenge in his eyes.
He spared me, so don't eat that guy's tomatoes.
Right. And in this case, the previous time I did not run over the rabbit actually entered the street. This time I would have had to farm a couple of people's yards to take out the rabbits.
Good idea.
Right.
Good idea.
Right. Now, to be clear, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to explicitly create roadkill. It's always going to be an accident. Fairly certain. I don't know.
Fingers crossed for all the animals out there.
I guess it kind of depends because I'm not done harvesting tomatoes for the year yet. So I could get enraged.
Still early.
Yes, and I understand it was my fault for not having the chicken wire up before the massacre of my tomatoes occurred. But
it kind of looked like a buffet to all those rabbits.
Yeah.
Like, come on, cutie patooties. Come eat my maters.
Well, can't you just chomp on one? Why you got to put teeth marks into multiple ones on the same day? So greedy. No, this one's not quite just right. Let me try this one. No, it's slightly better. Okay, let me try this one. Whatever.
So you'd be okay if they just ate one tomato and then left?
I don't think I'd be okay with it, but I'd be far less annoyed by it.
Yeah.
And greedy with their thievery. But that's okay. I rescued the tomatoes. I lopped off the bite marks and consumed them all.
Which I think is weird.
I understand, but I'm not into creating food waste as much as you are.
I know.
No, think about all the starving children, Kate.
I know. I would never feed them the rabbit tomatoes, though.
Who? The children? Oh.
Yes!
I'd cut off the bite marks. It's not like the tomato got a disease from the rabbits.
Maybe. You don't know. Rabbits are cute, but they're gross.
People eat them.
Who knows what they're carrying?
People eat them. Survivor Man.
Right?
Maybe Bear Grylls, but that could have been...
I think Monty's had rabbit before.
Has he? Of course he has. God,
Monty's eaten a lot of weird stuff.
God, he is just flawless.
A lot of gamey stuff.
Monty is just flawless.
He is, but I have not talked to him yet today, and I had a terrible dream that he wanted to break up with me.
No. Man, I can't blame him. He probably has tons of options out there. Have you heard about him?
He has tons. If I ever die, when I die, because I know I'm going first between the two of us, I just know he's going to get swooped off the market because he is a catch.
Why do you think you'll be the first to perish? Women typically outlive their husbands. Women have a longer life expectancy.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, this is science. Women outlive men historically. Yeah,
fantastic genes.
Oh, okay.
His family has fantastic genes. I bet you his dad outlives us all.
And to be clear, not the ones that are price frozen at Old Navy.
To be clear.
You're talking about genes spelled Genes.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure the listener didn't get excited about his denim wear.
Yeah.
Genetics.
Yeah. Genetics. He's got great genetics. I, on the other hand, do not. And Monty also never gets sick. So
does that mean he won't have antibodies when he gets old? And so
no, it means I'm going to die before him. Oh. That's what that means. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's not going to be a widow for very long because some lady is going to just say, "You are the cutest," and snatch him up.
At your funeral.
I would hope it's at least at the dinner.
Okay.
Don't do it at the church. Don't do it at the cemetery. At the dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
With the pretzel salad from the cute old ladies at the Catholic Church.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.